welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor, and I hope you like that. I'm going to call it kind of interesting little montage at the beginning there. It's just trying something different out. Oh, I tell you, it's been an absolute struggle to try and get anything done. Let me just drop this back to ×5. Because, in fact, as Noble Rambler pointed out, if you kind of put roads down or try and build things on the outskirts of town, or even chopping lots of trees down things, builders just get incredibly distracted and it just takes so much time. So I've been sat here for quite a while just trying to piece a few things together before this episode, but it's not happened very quickly. Now, just a couple of things. You can see I've changed the grass around, like the trees and the water. I'm not too fond of the straight lines, but there's not much you can do about it. It doesn't look too bad in some areas, but yeah, there's not much I can do, like I say. It looks not too bad when the trees kind of grow and the bushes come back. It's just that we're in the middle of winter, so... Also, I don't know if I didn't put any bushes on these yet or anything, but I've done a little bit of work over here. Yes, there is one solitary gravestone. It just... don't know why. Part of me found it funny. We've got the toilet as well. So literally these guys here are going to be the rangers. Oh crap. I'm going to leave that. They'll deal with that on their own. And I've put an entrance or an exit here, and the same again here, and I'm going to put a road through with a fence. Probably more close to this side than anything. Kind of like a pathway through. And I'm going to put tigers, lions, bears, anything I can. Probably separating them a little bit into their own little ecosystem. But that's the next project for that area. I've put the grass down the middle. This is probably what's been holding my builders up. As you can see, all the brick road looks to be about finished. Yeah, I would say so. And we've also got some of the planters in. It doesn't look so good when it's in the middle of winter, but... oh, that tree's in the wrong place. Aha. I completely missed the target. I think it was a town birch, yeah. And which one was it? I think it was that one, yeah. Because I wanted it to look like it was leaning to make an archway as you go through. But we'll come back here again and have a quick look again when it's summer or spring. Right. I'll go over here where I've been stressing. Oh, just one thing. Look at all those ducks. I thought the ducks were invisible on these pastures, but my god, that is a lot of ducks. And the food's not too bad either, so once I start tinning this, and we've got eggs, I'm guessing we can tin eggs as well. I don't know, probably pickle them, something like that. But yeah, that is a lot of ducks. I won't surprise me if that's what's lagging my game. And over here, I've dropped some houses down. These took an eternity to build, I tell you. We've put a market here as well, just I guess so they don't have to go too far for food, but in hindsight I probably should have put the market that only has food in, and I might drop one in. Let's have a quick look. Like my brain has gone now because I've been sat here doing that. Now, where is it? What's wrong with me? There we go. So this one of these is edibles, so that is literally just food. I'm just wondering if we put like a fruit and vegetable stall nearby. Try that again. Fruit and vegetable stall nearby. And maybe even a protein stall. Yeah. Because these guys are going to fill up on all manner of things. Oh, my bank barns. I forgot about those. Yeah, we'll unpause one of them. Because I don't want to give them too much to do. Now, if I'm right in thinking, there isn't any outstanding roads. Maybe that little bit there and this little bit, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the builder should focus on the things we actually want them to do. Should we unpause one of these pastures? Oh my god. Right. We'll leave them to do that, and I'm not going to disturb them. I'm just wondering. Now we're nearly spring. Yep, so our bushes have come back. So I don't know what you guys think. Do I need to add anything else to this or here? I think John mentioned splitting up some of the animals because certain ones will mix together. I mean, we've got the rhinos and the elephants here, but what if anything do you think we need to put in here? Or is that about right? I'm not sure if to put a couple more trees dotted around for shade or something, just to kind of be realistic. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, these, although it's slightly leaning forward, that one, but it's kind of like an archway. And I just kind of like the way it looked. In fact, I think the whole area here is starting to come together quite nicely. But there's still a long way to go. Ooh, it's quite the project. But it's a welcome break from City Skylines. Not that I've said it in that series, but if you're watching both, the first playthrough I did of that, I went bankrupt within about 15 minutes. Oh, I'll tell you, that is a stressful game at first. But I'm looking forward to actually getting it up and running properly. Okay, so that's not too bad. It's just getting the builders to actually build. Are they, oh, I can hear hammers. Oh, they're actually doing something for a change. Oh, what have we got in here? Ah, some food. Might be worth taking some of this. Tinware coal. I'll take the cabbage. Take some nectarines as well. Why? I don't think I'm coming down with a cold, but my nose is making some really strange noises while I'm talking, and I'm hoping it doesn't come through on the microphone. But my microphone picks up absolutely everything, and yeah, it's a little bit annoying in that sense. But I will invest in a new one at some point. Not just yet. What are we doing? An additional? Okay. How's that? Take that. Excellent. Let's have a look at some stats actually while we're over here. From our town arrival, which I believe has been taken out in a more recent version, so I'm not going to update mine at the moment. 648 people. Food. It's about right. Oh, got to be careful there. Well, this might be where we've had some sickness. Graphs, let's have a see. So, over 100 years. Population's been a bit it's kind of fluctuated. But it's very busy down this area of town. This is where most of the people seem to be. I mean, look at them all. There's a lot of houses here, I guess. But this is the busiest kind of part. Oh look, I've not finished this bit. Terrible. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that when I'm not recording. And this side. I will actually do that. I know I say it, but I will. Because you've seen me do that a million times, and just finish that little bit off. Right, what have we got here? Ducks. Do we need any more ducks? Do we have a pasture for any ducks? That would be the question. No. Let's unpause that one. Is that... Oh, let's just see what happens. As long as things are getting built, I don't mind too much. It just seems to take a ridiculous amount of time, and I was hoping that if I put houses here, that we'd at least have some builders or something, but nope. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to start working on making the town a little bit leaner, which will free up some people as well. So, actually it's a resource depot. Is it a resource depot? Adjustable storage. For your available range of products and resources, you must have at least one of the product type for its storage button to appear. Okay. And the question is, how much can this building hold? I wonder. Let's put it down here. Right, I think it looked like a bit of a dock house. Right. God knows how long this will take. It'll probably be a bit quicker actually, because there's a lot more people around here. So let's try increasing its priority first off. Now if this does what I think it'll do, we can put stuff in there until you actually need it, but I'm going to get rid of some of these buildings over here. In fact, we're going to do that now. So we need... we don't necessarily... I don't think we need that one. So we'll drop by 1. Get rid of that. Bedding maker. What do we need bedding for? Probably something. Can't remember what I was using it for. Okay. And we'll drop that by 1. We'll go to that building. Fancy furniture. Again. Don't need that. Fancy homewares. Don't need that. Building supply, glass, brick, wood. I might keep that. Yeah. I think we will. We'll keep that. Blacksmith. We need 1 extra. Let's make sure these are right now. Farmer. This is where I've had a few people probably die off. It's not covered itself again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Joiner. Extra herdsman. There's a few things here that have gone a bit skewy. When your population dies off and you get pretty low, it tends to happen. Okay, that's excellent. I just don't see the point in having them. They're just churning out resources you don't actually need. Pottery, probably don't need that either. Yeah, I know we could build these things to sell, but see, I want to get a little bit leaner. Oh, there goes my voice, starting to crackle. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. So we freed up quite a few people there. So literally, I can then start loading into these all the rubbish that we don't want, and we can just sell it through. Oh, this one's almost full. Oh, that's the problem there. Okay, so we can't put much more in that one. Not this one. Okay, this one can hold quite a bit. So again, we'll have a quick look. I will put stuff in this probably. Let's have a quick look. And I'm guessing this is going to speed things up. God, that's a lot of cotton. Jeez. Lumber. Yeah, let's get rid of some lumber. So we still need it. In fact, we're still making it. Yeah, stop you working. 2 workers out there. And then we can drop it down. So we have, how much lumber? 13,500. So let's take 12,000. Oh, it won't let me, will it? 999 then. Okay. What else have we got? Iron ore, that's a lot as well. Leather, jeez. Remember when it's difficult to get leather? Now it's ridiculously easy. Again, here we've got tallow. No. So let's take all the tallow as well if we can. Although we're still going to be making that all the time, so. Clay, hardwood. Probably not going to need that now either, are we? Let's put this one over here. Well, it's not full. Let's put hardwood into this one. That means we need to remove the forester that's doing that as well. And we can also put fancy furniture in here as well, I think. Where is it? I thought we'll put furniture as well. Fancy comes under FA. There it is. Excellent. Right, let's leave those guys to do that. And we'll slowly start to thin these things out. Now, where's that hardwood forester? I know I've got one around here somewhere. Gallows hut. There he is. So you can go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put in a normal forest from there maybe. Actually, no, we won't do anything. Not for the moment. We'll get to a point where we're only actually moving around the stuff we need to be moving around. What's in here? Lumber. Right, so that'll empty out a little bit. You always drop like the maximums as well. So do we need 50,000 dry goods? Probably not. Okay, I'll take a look at that as we clear through things. This actually, I feel like I'm making some progress. I don't know how interesting it is to watch doing stuff like that, but if you've not tried to have a leaner operation, then maybe this will be useful. And potentially, it'll go completely wrong and I'll look stupid, but it could work and kind of might help you guys out. I might put another dock in here, you know, for a bit more trading. Because food is going to be the thing we need eventually, so having docks dotted around I think would be a good idea. Not ones that just give you animals. You see, that's, if I wanted to buy them, that would be useful, but I really don't at the moment. So I might replace that eventually with either one of these or another one of them, because we will need this one. How are we doing with this? See how long it takes to get a building done. We've been sat here doing an entire episode, and I placed that near the beginning of the episode. It's still not finished, although they're having a good go. I'll give them that. And I'm probably going to upgrade all these roads to brick as well. Yikes, look at all that. It's just stuff everywhere. Probably don't even need some of the mines and things that we've got when you think about it. Need the tin mines and the iron and coal. That's probably about it. We're just going to end up having a map full of houses, but then again I can make it look nice and I can just keep in the things. I mean, I can keep mines but just lower the amount of materials we actually store so it's not overwhelming things. Well, there you go. Clearly we're starting to empty out places. What's this? Logs. I want to see what this building does. What speed are we running at? Times 5. Let's try times 10. And increase the priority again. So I mean, look, we can order this stuff in. Don't get me wrong, some of it is expensive, but when you've got resources like this laying around, okay, they're not worth much, but we're going to always have herbs. We got any food? Yes! See, this is useful, because I'm going to buy absolutely everything. Ah, kumquat. I think it was Choctaw that wanted that. Although I think he wanted me to actually grow it, but I'll take mulberry leaves. What else have we got? Wow, there's quite a few bits in here. This is going to be good. So I do want to expand houses very soon. I think we need to clear out a lot of the rubbish first. 20, so let's have a look. Right, we must have run out of whale blubber. To be honest, we probably need to put a few more people in here. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, I think we probably need a few more people filling these up, because there's a lot of materials for them to be moving around, and they might even have to go across the map to get it. So 2 more in there. That one's full anyway. Excellent. Right, have we got this building yet? No. Oh my god, it's absolutely shocking. But they're distracted by so many things. That's, again, part of the idea of making it lean, because they won't be carrying as many things, and we have a few more markets dotted around, so resources get moved by the actual people in them, and I can put more people in here, more traders. Yes, there we go. Put 4 people in, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm assuming I can just tell it what I want to go in here. Drop the speed down a minute. The question is how much can it actually hold? That'll be the real test. So by quantity, if we take... I don't know. What hard... No. Non-polar grapes. Let's take the flour, just as an example. See what it does, because we've got... Well, it's the thing we've got the most of. And I can churn back on that anyway. I've got too many people working on it. Actually, it's the most I can put in here still. Not huge amounts. Let's put some cotton in here as well. It's a shame you can't do more than that. Well, we'll leave that to do what it's got to do, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think that's a good spot to leave the episode, actually. So, until next time, as always, take care.